Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they quit too early. Think about it. Someone decides to wake up early. They try it for 3 days, maybe a week. Then one difficult morning arrives. The alarm rings, their body feels heavy, their mind whispers, "This isn't for you." And just like that, they stop. The same thing happens with exercise, with studying, with building a business, with learning a new skill. People try something for a short time, feel uncomfortable, and then give up. But what if the problem isn't the habit? What if the problem is that you didn't give it enough time to become part of you? This is where the 21-90 rule changes everything. The rule is simple. It takes 21 days to build a habit, and it takes 90 days to turn that habit into a lifestyle. 21 days is the beginning. 90 days is the transformation. But most people never reach either of them. They stop at day 5 or day 10, right before their brain begins to adapt, right before the change begins. The first 21 days are not easy. In fact, they're supposed to feel uncomfortable. When you start something new, your brain resists it. Your mind loves familiarity. It loves routine. It loves doing things the way they have always been done. So when you suddenly decide to wake up early, to go to the gym, to read every day, or to stop wasting time on social media, your brain reacts like something is wrong. It tries to push you back to your old patterns. That's why the first few weeks feel hard. But here's the truth most people never realize. Difficulty does not mean you're failing. Difficulty means your brain is adjusting. Every day you repeat the behavior, something powerful happens. Neural pathways in your brain start to strengthen. The action becomes slightly easier, slightly more familiar, slightly more automatic. By the time you reach 21 days, something interesting happens. The habit no longer feels completely foreign. It still requires effort, but it doesn't feel impossible anymore. You've crossed the first barrier. Unfortunately, this is exactly where many people quit. They expect instant results. They expect immediate confidence. They expect motivation to appear every day. When those things don't happen, they assume the habit isn't working. So they stop. But stopping at this stage is like planting a seed, watering it for a week, and then digging it up because it hasn't become a tree yet. Growth takes time, and habits are no different. The real transformation happens at 90 days because repetition changes identity. At first, you're forcing yourself. You say, "I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to read more. I'm trying to wake up early." But after months of repetition, something shifts. You stop saying, "I'm trying," and you start saying, "This is just what I do." You're no longer someone attempting a habit. You've become the type of person who lives that way. The early mornings feel normal. Exercise becomes part of your routine. Learning becomes something you expect from yourself. It's no longer a challenge, it's a lifestyle. That's the power of 90 days. Consistency rewires who you are. But here's something important. The 21-90 rule only works if you adopt the right mindset. Many people approach new habits with a fixed mindset. They believe things like, "I'm not disciplined. I'm not smart enough. I'm just not that type of person." So when the habit feels difficult, they assume it's proof they can't do it. But a growth mindset sees the situation differently. It says, "This is new for me. Of course it feels uncomfortable, but if I keep practicing, I will improve." The difference between these two mindsets is enormous. One sees struggle as evidence of failure. The other sees struggle as evidence of growth. And the truth is, every meaningful habit requires growth. Let's be honest. Most people don't quit because the habit is impossible. They quit because they expect comfort too soon. They want the results without the adjustment period. But transformation has a price. The price is temporary discomfort. those early mornings when you want to stay in bed, those study sessions when your brain feels tired, those workouts when your muscles ache. Those moments are not signs you should stop. They are signs that change is happening. So here's a challenge for you. Pick one habit, not 10, not 5, just one. Maybe it's reading 10 pages a day. Maybe it's exercising for 20 minutes. Maybe it's waking up 1 hour earlier. Maybe it's practicing a skill you care about. Whatever it is, commit to it for 21 days. No excuses, no quitting, no negotiating with your alarm clock. Just show up. Then keep going. Push past day 21. Push toward day 90, because that's when the real change appears. If you look at successful people, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, writers, you'll notice something interesting. They didn't rely on motivation. They relied on habits. Habits built through repetition. Habits built through persistence. Habits built through showing up even when it felt uncomfortable. Over time, those habits shaped their lives, and the same thing can happen for you. Remember this, a week is not enough time to change your life, but 90 days can be. The first 21 days build the habit. The next 69 days build the lifestyle. And once that lifestyle is part of you, your results begin to change automatically. So don't quit after a few uncomfortable days. Don't give up before your brain has time to adapt. Stay consistent. Trust the process. Give your habits the time they deserve. Because the life you want might only be 90 days of discipline away.